Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Agix price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Agix chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support. We are also holding above a key area of support at around the $0.35 mark. We have also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which is highlighted here in blue. And having managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, I now believe that we have bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side. And all this is playing out after we fully peaked in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, and that was after seeing a 5 wave structure to the upper side of this Elliot wave structure right here in red, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.67 mark, and also completing the formation of that first wave to the upper side. And before we started our Elliot wave structure to the upper side, we had been seeing higher prices in these 1-2 setup to the upper side before starting our Elliot wave structure. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to first sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that now gives me a target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.33533 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Agix to do here on the long-term scenarios in the formation of that wave 3. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And it is this micro Elliot wave count within the formation of this wave 3 that is going to give me the short-term scenarios, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and to give you the short-term scenarios. Here on the 1-hour chart, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of that wave 2, we started this massive run up to the upper side, obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see have this Elliot wave structure in white, having that as the first wave, giving us a peak at around the $0.59 mark. And after seeing the high for that first wave, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.44297 mark and the $0.35416 mark. And having fully maximized our target area in the formation of this wave 2, I now believe that whatever we are seeing is the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And in the formation of this wave 3, which is also an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see another 5 wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And it is this micro Elliot wave count within the formation of this wave 3 that is going to give me the short-term scenarios. And if I zoom in into the chart so that you can see that better, you can see that after bottoming out in the formation of this wave 2 in this move that gave us a low at around the $0.38749 mark, we started this massive run up to the upper side in a move that gave us a peak at around the $0.45461 mark. And giving you a measure from that low, you can see that the market was up by more than 17.2%, which is a very nice bounce to the upper side. And there are high chances that we have now peaked in the formation of that first wave to the upper side, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 before we can continue gearing up in a wave 3, then expect a wave 4, then a wave 5 to the upper side to fully maximize the formation of this wave 3 right here in white. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And in case the breakdown continues, then that is in the formation of this wave 2, we can sketch out a target area that we need to continue holding within for us to still say that whatever we are seeing is a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, and that now gives me a target area in the formation of this wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts, which lies between the $0.42088 mark and the $0.41281 mark, and it is within this red target area, which we are just about to enter into, that I'm expecting to see the low for this second wave. And once we fully maximize our target area, then I'll be expecting a massive run up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. And once we get into this red target area in the formation of this wave 2, then I think that will be another perfect entry into AGIX, so that we can be able to ride that massive bounce to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. And that is not financial advice, so make sure that you do your own research. And since there are chances of fully maximizing this target area, I can extend the target area back to the fib level 0.78, which is still a minimum retracement area, which lies at around the $0.40132 mark, which is still a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios on the AGX chart, where I'm expecting further breakdown into the area between the $0.42088 mark and the $0.40132 mark in the formation of this wave 2, before we can continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 3 to the upper side. And also getting back to the 4-hour chart to take a look at the indicators. Here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 43 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support further breakdowns in case the breakdown continues. Also taking a look at the MACD, we had been able to print a bullish cross, though we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the buying momentum, suggesting that soon we are going to print a bearish cross to support further breakdown in the formation of that wave 2. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.